Alright then, in this week's video we're going to get this 14.5 inch piece of yew finished. It's got some lovely colours in it and I'm hoping to keep that right there. Right, and as I said, we're going to finish this piece of yew. I'm hoping to keep that in it, but I don't know if I'm going to succeed. Hopefully it does, because if I don't, I'll have to drop the bowl down to there, which I do not want to do. Right, while it was drying, it warped probably about 1/4 of an inch off to one side. So first thing I'm going to do is round it off to get it balanced and flatten off here. And then we can get on with this now, because as I said, this is a piece of yew. I think I went through this when I was doing the kiln video, how to fill a kiln. If you haven't seen that one, I'll leave a link up there to it, right, in case you're interested. But as I was saying, because this is yew, I have totally cleaned everything in here. There's no shavings on the ground, right? And because, as I explained in that video, all my shavings go to a local farmer here who puts them on the cattle. Yew is toxic, so I don't want them mixed in. So what I'll do is I'll turn this one, and I have another one there to do. I'll turn that off video, right, and then I'll clean up all the yew shavings and dump them, right. And I will be wearing the mask the whole time during this video, and I will have the air scrubber going, right. So let's get on with this. Oh yeah, as usual, I'm always trying to improve the filming, right? So what I've done is I bought a new light that's directly up there. If the lighting is any better, can you tell me? Right, there's a few modes on this light, and then over the next few videos I'm going to go through them. And if you tell me which one you think is better, it would be most appreciated. So at the moment I have what they call the strong white on. Right, so let's get this rounded off. Now, as normal, I am not super worried about cut direction or anything here. I just want to get this round. I'm taking it very easy up here at the top to try and keep that piece in. Okay, well, actually it's a branch piece, right? So just to get to there. One more should do it. Right, we're just starting to cut there, which is fine. Right. Now we get the rest of this turned around. I'm definitely going to have to treat there, that branch, to try and keep it in. Still not worried about cut direction or finish cuts or anything. I'm just trying to get this down. There's a big chunk there to there that is way off around, but I gotta get down. Still there. Starting to feel a little bit better. There's a tiny bit there. I can take that out when I'm doing finish cuts the right direction. Start pulling full cutting. Convenience sake. Right, there's also a big inclusion down here that actually looks quite cool, so I'm going to try and keep a little bit of that. Right, I'll cut in a slight foot on this one doing it as well. Just concentrating on getting this round up first. Right. Put in that little foot. Yeah, small little raised foot there now. Yeah, I managed to keep a little bit of it around. What makes this bowl a little bit different to the bowls you normally see me do is the bowls I normally do are for use. They'd be like fruit bowls and stuff. But this, because it's yew, is toxic, so it is not going to be used for food. I will be very careful on who I sell this to. This will probably go to a collector. Because even after I put a finish on this, finishes wear off after time. So I won't sell this to somebody who is even going to think of using it as a food bowl. So I'm looking for, instead of the normal perfect bowl shape I'm looking for, that I look for, I'm going more on artistic impression here. Right. That I'm going to have to do something with right now. And see it there, the way it's starting to open up and stuff. So I'll grab some fine sawdust. Put it in. Have something to tap it with. By tapping it, I'm driving the sawdust down into the thing, into the crack. I'm just gently tapping it. Get that sawdust to go down into that crack. Some thin CA, get it in there. I said I really want to try and keep that there. Right, I'm going to put a new edge on this just to finish cleaning that up. Right, now that looks like it's going to stay there, so I want to leave that there. Leave that there, leave that there. As I said, this is not a standard bowl, it's more of an artistic impression. Right then, let's get the outside of this bowl finished. Here's the side of the bevel. Take all the flaws out of it. You're probably able to see it on that camera there, that I'm holding the gouge. Like for the pull cut I'm down here, but for this cut I'm up here, because I'm not actually doing a pull cut. This is the side bevel cut, and for some reason, it don't look there. The curve is off. Go back down, get my material off. Almost like there was a bump in the curve there. Because I'm fixing a curve, I'm looking here, not here, so I can see the curve. See, I'm trying to be very careful as well not to take off the imperfections that are in this, because I actually want them in it. Right, now back to the high cut. It's finished. I may have to revisit this edge here, because the fact that there's a wobble here, see where my finger's bouncing in and out, It's throwing my eye off. But that stayed on nicely. Finish cut was good. Right, now I'm gonna square it off here. Hopefully keeping that piece in. Piece stayed. How does it look from the top? Right, it needs a bit of filling there from the top, so I'm going to sort that out straight away. Seeing as how we have the lean cut. I want to try and keep as many imperfections in this piece as I can. Right. Same tappy trick again. Slide the stuff down into it. I want to drive the stuff down into those cracks. Ooh. So I want that new light, sorry. On. Check that edge. No, I don't have to revisit it. It's quite alright. Nice, but I do want to take another slight cut off here just to clean the excess CA off. It's going to be extremely light. And we've developed a crack. See, it's just there. So it was probably there all the time, but I haven't just noticed it. See it just there? Check the wrist, make sure there isn't one like that. No, there isn't. Right, so I'm going to have to sort that crack out now. CA glue is working its way all the way down through that crack. Now I said I want the flaws, but I don't want cracks. Doesn't go down too far on the inside, but when I turn that off it will. Right, now as I was saying, I'll take a very slight cut off of there just to clean up any excess CA. Hardly anything. Yeah, let's clean that up nicely. Right then, we'll hollow this. Shouldn't take all that long. And then I can get to finish it and you can get a look at it. So, how's that new light working? Is it throwing any weird shadows or anything? Get this bulb to there. You can see what I'm doing. Up to 800. Don't like the overhang, it's a bit much. There a little bit, that's better. Keep this bowl quite thick just because of the art piece, right? But I want to make sure that I can see this on the inside, so I need to get it down at least. That might do it. See? At that. Am I saying it? I am, and it needs filling. Right then, we get the inside of this thing finished. Empty in there. Taking the warp out of the inside of it. What is kicking it? Oh, right, it's the knots. The knots are kicking the gouge a little bit. Nice and slow through those nuts so that it goes clean. Yeah, I don't like that. Right. Yeah, that's better. Yeah, that's a better cut. Right, keep going. Now I want to hit from there, before I go any further, I want to hit from there out with the negative rate scraper. Just put a bore on it. much better. And now we get that middle bit out of it. And then we can get on to bringing this thing to life when we're finished. Just a bit. Yeah, it's good. Right, now, even though that is a good finished cut, I'm still going to hit that with a negative rake scraper, because what I don't want to do is sand on two different finishes, on two different kinds of finish cut, because it makes the sanding a pain in the ass and it makes it take longer. So if you do use a negative rake scraper on something, which there's no problem with, right? And then on one section, like the end section or something, you get a really good finish cut, still use the scraper on it, because it will make your sanding a hell of a lot easier. Slightly high there. Basically, always give yourself the same surface to sand. It'll give you a much better finish. Right, now I'm going to sand and finish that. So I'll do that and I'll be right back. Right, I'm just buffing the wax off. Turned out really nice. I'm glad I left those imperfections in it. Like, I think I've said this earlier on the video, this is an unusual bowl for me to turn, because I normally turn practical, useful bowls like fruit bowls and salad bowls and stuff. But just to do a piece that's purely a display piece is quite unusual for me to do. But with it being yew, I wouldn't do anything else with it. As I said, I'm going to be very careful who I sell this to, because they will have to understand they cannot put food in it. Isn't that pretty? I love this section here, and I'm glad I fought to keep that part in it, because it looks really well. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'll take it off, flip it over, put it on the vacuum truck, finish the end, and then I will give you a better look at it. So I'll do all that and I'll be back in a sec. Right, and there we have it. It ended up at 14 inches by 4. I said it's not often I do these kind of arty based ones instead of practical based, but I might be doing a few more. I have another piece of yew, which is actually a big root ball, that I might, it's been sitting there for 2 years and I've just been figuring out what to do with it, but I might do something like this one. Right, so as I said, that section there is just gorgeous, like the streaks of purple in it and stuff. and then go around to the outside, and you have that section there, just where I left all those. Normally, like if this was a normal fruit bowl, I probably would have filled those with resin or something, but I decided not to because it's an art piece. Delighted that stayed. That's cool looking. But absolutely gorgeous piece. As I said, I got the piece of wood off William Kenny. I'll leave a link below to his channel, of course. Right, I said at the start of this I was going to get a new light. Did the lighting improve or was it the same? Right, because I already have like this 4, 5. I already have 5 LED lights pointing here on the lathe. To try and get the lighting right, but I just bought another one that goes directly behind the main camera. It's one of those ring light things. So if it's improved at all, if you wouldn't mind telling me, right? So if you enjoyed that one, I got out of it. If you wouldn't mind clicking a like on the video and subscribe if you want, and I'll see you in the next one.